Keegan and House, look.
What are you talking about?
Both took the quarterbacks. I wanted it in the second round. It was coming back around.
33 picks.
I know.
I got 2 back-to-back. Stuck with a long time. Dude, it's going to be like 2 days.
Don't get me wrong, I like my team. I got H-Chan, I got Boston, but I really wanted it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, live up!
I actually think that having the first pick is maybe the worst one. Can I get the first pick of the 16th?
Yeah, no, that's... I love
And then I have to wait another
it.
round.
All right, folks, here we are. Dirtyard Classic Sunday. My name is Rudy Ryan on the call this afternoon, well, this morning. A little morning matinee started for us with game 1 upcoming. Teams are getting loose. Starting here shortly, giving you a pregame. Doing things a little bit differently compared to past years. So the last 3 seasons, we've had the Dirtyard Classic on Indie Sports channel, ISC.
Well, that's why Roots and
DJ.
Burrow were so good.
DJ, you got booked?
Whoever took Josh Allen, so
What?
only did some 6 weeks.
I thought about that,
Like, that's rough.
and I didn't.
We got the 8 balls and the shorts facing off in the Dirtyard Classic for the first time in 8 years. It's 2017. The draws will be very different. The only
able to log in on yours on
That's for me.
That's one of them that.
players carried over from that matchup are Keegan Troy and Brendan Dewis. Got a bunch of great narratives and subplots to this series. Seems to have
What?
some heated exchanges in recent weeks. Last week of the regular season and a legendary game last week.
Those are the 2 I wanted. I was like, as long as both of them know quarterback. I was like, yes.
Of course, the major headliners of this series are the Aces, Mike Whitty and Reed Warner. Mike is going to be taking first, and top of the first is getting his warm-up in.
I had to go running back first before the oh my God. One of them went like the first round. Yeah, he got hurt. And they were the only 2 that were like later round buys that I wanted. Like, well, fuck me.
Oh, no, it's actually one
See in this graphic right here, we've got records of 12-5 for shorts, 10-9 for the 8 balls. They have a 7-8 regular season, but went 3-1 in the playoffs, including a Wednesday night win in Wild Card Wednesday. About made it into the Dirtyard Classic of 2-0 Sunday. They were 3 outs away before Brendan Dewis happened with a 2-3 run shot from the bottom of the 5th.
The 7th player on every
First guy here in the baseball went to the Asian bracket.
Or even a catch. Even a catch for 30 yards. Yeah.
We'll show you the lineup card here. We got starting lineups for the 8 balls. Leading off the top of first, we got pitcher Reed Warner, Alex Kirby from 2-hole, Cody House, and Jay Wilsey. Available, Bud. Hey, you gotta stay down there. Serious. Available to pinch run, pinch hit. Alec Burning,
Abercrombie written all over it.
John Mitchell for the 8 balls.
Rudy, did you put games in?
Yes.
Yeah, down there, and
They're so comfy.
are we like doing lineups here?
I tried to do it.
And again, Reed Warner will be on the bump after the top of
Dudas, waiting, undersoft, young.
For the shorts, we'll be leading off Brendan Dewis in the 2-hole, Mike Whitty, Mitch Unversaw in 3-hole, and Connor Young, the reigning rookie of the year, taking the anchor position. Not common to see 2 number 42s facing off. This is fun. So the only 42s left. Jay Wilson goes 22 and owner.
But it's like really fair.
What Unversaw is. It goes by Big Mitch on back in Jersey. Lineups are being entered into our scorekeeper out in left center field.
When is that?
Dylan Jones taking that responsibility today. On the call, our umpire, our head ump, will be Mitch Bias. On a trip in Italy. So sit tight here for a little bit.
But not
And we'll get going here in about 5 minutes. Alright, folks. We're ready to roll. It is 11-11. Make a wish. Game 1, Dirtyard Classic 2025.
Yeah, that's garbage. If you see any text from Pig, that's my wife.
That's wild.
That is wild.
That's wild.
Yeah. I might get the board. I think it's working.
You got audio enabled too. I know sometimes it like disables the source.
It sounds like audio is coming from down there.
So check the
Yep! You don't want it!
source and make sure that that's connected
It
to
says
the mic.
Mike Ock.
You guys can leave that ball there, though.
Not great. Alright, we're off and running here. Reed Warner takes strike one on the board from Mike Winnie. Another
Don't
one.
want it!
0-2, bottom. Out back to the board, strike
Hey, you
three.
touched it though.
out number one here today. Witty, a 5-0 record. I'm out of breath. Seven of those being in the playoffs. Yeah. And 4 straight strikes from the cord. Mike Witty's looking fresh to start here.
I took some ibuprofen not too long ago.
Swing, Gert! And there's 6 in a row, 2 Ks.
Alright.
Hey, this is a good warm up.
There goes Cody House. Another strike in there from Witty, just pounding the board right now.
Come on, Michael. Go hit, man.
Does he actually slap?
Yeah, he slapped.
3 up, 3 down very quickly. We'll go bottom 1. Dudas leading off for the short.
Start the Dirtyard class. Let's go.
That's my daddy. Hit, boys. Sure was.
So I think, yeah. So now this is your mic.
Was it picking up field level?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's one of these other cameras, and it's not.
But it is possible. But it is possible.
All right, folks, apologies for some of the technical difficulties there. Just as a recap from that previous inning of pitching, Mike Witty topped out at 99 in the first inning on 9 pitches to get 3 Ks. Give you a little summation of Reed's season. 7 starts, 4-0 record. 1.45 ERA over 33 innings, 8 of those being, he had about 13 innings in the playoffs. No, 18 innings, okay. Had 84 strikeouts, 7 complete games with a .58 whip. Operates mostly with a riser. For the shorts available on the off the bench, we have Byron Young, Devin Hensley, and Keegan Coy. Looks like Reed is about ready to go. Again, no time limit on these games. We're scheduled to play 5. Best of 3 game series. Reed topping out in about 77 on those warm-ups. Dudas stepping to the plate here. We'll give you the behind home view. Wilsey and Berninger on either side of Werner playing defense for the 8 balls. There's a strike low and inside at 83 miles per hour. Reed can rev it up in the mid-90s. He's thrown a lot of innings lately. That ball did not rise, again at 83. 1 and 2 here to Dudas. Fouled back. A little off the hands there from Dudas. Hit to center. Twisting, turning, caught over the shoulder by Berninger. We left you behind home plate, Cam. Good angle, right to the Amerifence sign. Gets the first out. Just missed that one. Light, fluffy air today. High of 75 degrees this afternoon. Wind might be blowing slightly in our faces as you see the flags out in left field. Whitty stepping to the plate. Another 400 hitter. Whitty batted .453 this season, a real breakout offensive year for him. 4 home runs. 24 hits in total. Another ball taken low and in. Hit up the middle, roped. He's gonna think about 2 holds. Good relay and from Berninger again. He's getting some action. 2 balls in play, 1 for a hit, 1 for an out. Brings up Unversaw. One on, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Finds the outside part of the board with an 80-mile-per-hour riser. Hit to left, twisting, started down the line, hooked off the fence. 2 on, 1 out. Brings up Connor Young, reigning Rookie of the Year. That hit from Unversaw was off the hands and somehow gave it some side spin. Bout got out. Give you behind home plate here for Connor. Takes ball inside at 84. Ooh, 2 strikes on the youngin. Early pressure here from the shorts. And a strike up and in for out number 2. 83 miles per hour. 2 on, 2 out. Good speed on the base paths at first and second. Whitty, elite speed. 8 balls are going to have to push for the circle here. Good location outside. 85, up and away. Down and in. 0-2. Reed looking to clutch up here, get out of the early jam. He's just getting loose here, throwing a lot of innings in the last couple weeks. And tries to get him to chase, says no. Topping out at 86 there. 1-2. Just misses away. Good take there from Dudas. Dudas with a .466 average this season. And goes down on strikes. 0 for 2 in the inning. We'll go top 2, 0-0. Wilsey steps up here. And the top of the second, his first AB. Oh, it's just painting right now. That's 93 and 94 dots. Takes up. Wilsey, a 297 hitter this year. 4 homers, 16 runs scored. And Whitty throws a ball but then comes right back with a strike. He is now 12 for 13 on strikes thrown, pitches thrown. That one at 97, up and away. Here comes Werner. Again, went down on Ks. 4 Ks for Whitty so far. Ball in play, twisting and caught. So he will not get a perfect K game after the hot start. Good contact there from Werner. Gerchief up again, 378 hitter this season. League leader in home runs with 17. He's got a swing there, I agree.
Eat it, Rudy.
Suck a fat one. Ooh. Swung through at 99 for strike number 2. We'll go behind home plate for this next pitch. And as you see, that slider, he eclipses triple digits for the first time today, gets out of the inning, going into bottom 2. 100 miles per hour on that last pitch for Mike Whitty. We see plenty more of that as he gets loose. Okay, Werner's ready to go for inning of work number 2. Whitty's going to lead off here. Single in the first inning. Whitty again, a 450 hitter. That 1-for-1 knock is going to help the average a little bit. Misses down and in at 85. Riser up and away at 83. Good take there from Whitty. Looking for something he can handle. Put something on the ground, uses speed. 2-1, misses low. Whitty's really come into his own as a hitter this year. Slaps it all over the park, gets on base. Be a great base stealer if base stealing was allowed. Good pitch from Werner. It's really dotting location right now. That was back. Full count here to Whitty. First real trouble here from Werner. With balls on the count. And gets strike 3. Can't blame him there. Trying to get a run on the board early. Not a bad decision. Takes the K though. Brings up Unversal, who about homered off of that crazy sidewinding hit to left. Started down the line and ended up between the flagpoles out in left field with the 8-ball and short banner. Werner switches it up with a slider and misses away. Two and 0 to Unversal. now. Big pitch there on the board from Werner, 3-1. Second strike on the board at 85. 3-2. Hit in the air again, gonna be short of the line. It landed over the line, then curled back. Even Reed's length. Couldn't quite get to that ball. 3-2, take two after that foul ball. Unversaw seeing him well, taking some good swings. Oh, and paints the bottom inside corner. Good pitch recognition from Unversaw. Still tough location to battle up on. Two down for Connor Young. We'll go behind home plate for this AB. Connor Young batting exactly 400 this year. Over 50 ABs. 2-0 to Young. Hit up the middle, spinner, whoa, caught on a one-hop. Long legs, big hands of Reed Werner smothers that ball for out number 3. We'll go top 3, 0-0 score. All right, Housey stepping up here to lead off. Whole lineup went down on K's, and we got a couple balls in play here. Good action in the field so far for this game between the two aces. I think hitters are dialed up to some degree. There's a ball to the left side by Housey, fielded and out at 1. Second ball in play off of Whitty, attacking early. One pitch, one out for Wilsey. We'll go behind home plate again for you. Good location there. 93 on the corner. He wants that ball back. Beautiful day here out at the Dirt Yard. Unlike any kind of weather we've had all summer long, it's been hot and wet. A mixture or a combination or separately each and every Wednesday or Sunday night. Last week alone was 95 degrees. Upon arrival at the field this morning, it was about 65 degrees. We're at 70 right now. Expect to get up to 75. Swirling winds. Wilsey takes the ball inside. Fouled back off the hands. As you see that sliding fastball moving in on the hands. That 97 off the wrists. And there's strike 3, going down looking. 2 outs. Werner hit a ball to the right side last time. Takes one in the butt cheek. Not going to charge the mound this time. Maybe next time if he takes another one. There's some cheddar. I don't know if that's accurate. 94 on the radar there. Felt a little firmer than that. Down the line, over the bag, off the bag, and he's safe. Out of play. He gets second base. Apologies on the camera angle there. That ball was ripped down the right field line, started foul, came back fair off the bag. 2 outs, runner at third. I'll give you the description there. Ball literally hit off the bag. Unversaw fielded it, tried going for the peg, and it went into the crowd for a 2-base error. So runner reaches third base for the first time today. Last pitch came in at 103. There's another 103. Way ahead. The triple, quadruple pump. And fouled back into the zone at 106. He has tied his career best fastball at 106. And did it with 4 pump fakes. So we'll go bottom 3, 0-0. All right, Dudas is going to lead off here in the bottom of the third. Game flying by as expected. Could make for a quick game, but maybe not a short game. If this thing goes to extras, which it feels like it's destined to. But there have been balls in play. Each team with a hit. No no-hitter here in the Dirtyard Classic. 83 slider, low and away. Dudas takes. Hit high, hit deep. Twisting, turning, off the top of the fence, and saved! What on the... This is just a circus play, folks. This is a circus play. In all my life, I don't think I've seen anything crazier than what I just witnessed. Ball was hit 30 feet in the air. Wilsey trying to track it, twisting in the wind and in the sun. Off the top of the fence, had the angle to get over the fence, and Wilsey smacks it back into play when Dudas wasn't even halfway to first. Could have been thrown out. Turns into an errant throw to the circle, and Dudas is on third with a triple. So Reed's really going to have to bear down here on what turned into a... All right. Okay, looks like they're doing some strategy here, bringing Bernie in. This is like the James Hayworth defense. Another strike at 88. So let's see if Reed can get out of this jam. Leadoff triple. Dudas squares up another ball, ends up with a triple, and is on third base with no outs. Great pitch at 87 slider. Reed's starting to rev up a little bit, brings up Unversaw, who's put a couple balls in play, one of which curled foul. So ball in play, you got to think that Dudas is going to be chucking for home. We'd prefer to have something in the air maybe to get a tag up, as long as it's halfway to the dirt. Ball on the ground to the left side probably won't do you any good. You're just going to have to make an acrobatic dodge. Good pitch from Reed. Got one out here. Unversaw batted .426 423 this year in limited ABs. Ball to the right side, foul into the stands. And 423 average in 26 at bats, couple homers, 2 strikes on Oversaw. Slider, good location. 2 outs after the leadoff triple, was mere inches away from a run. It almost bounced over the fence. What went from a bad play to a good play to a bad play. If you're just tuning in, Young swings through at 89. Big spot here for the youngster. Soon to be junior in college at Sewanee down in Tennessee. 1 hops, the slider, 1-1. Fades away from the zone. 2 strikes. Big spot here. Go back behind home plate, see what Reed can do. Looking for a ball in play. Young wants to use his speed. And low and inside corner, gets out of the jam. We'll go top 4 somehow, some way, still knotted at 0. All right, we're back. Whitty's up and at it again here in the top of the 4th. Foul back 0-2. Up and in. Those pitches at 96, 95, 98, taking a little bit off. Goes down at 100 there, looking. Can't blame him. Triple digits. Housey beside himself, though. No, we did not, says umpire down the line. Good take there. There's a strike, 95 on the corner. No, again, good hands there, keeping him in, 2-1. Again, top of 4, 0-0 here. Great takes there. He's seeing them. 3-1 ain't nothing to Mr. Whitty, though. We know this. And now 3-2 just like that. Again, dialing back 10 miles per hour from his previous pitch. Or the last pitch of the previous inning, excuse me. We'll go behind home for this. Ooh. No, we won't. Misses in. Full count here. Hey, Reed. Reed. Can you fix the camera? It's up in the sky right now. And he takes. Can't blame him. That'll work. Thank you. Fixed our behind home camera after got hit by a pitch. 2 down, 2 Ks. Mike's first 4-ball count of the day. Jay makes a business decision. Can't blame him. Misses low and in at 100.
Let's go, Reed. Let's go, 3. Come on, 3.
No.
Come on, Reed.
Off the camera again, and we're shaken. Not stirred. Falling behind Werner here a little bit. Looks like wind is playing with it a little bit.
We go, 3.
Okay, Gerch.
Come on, 3.
Gerch. Up. Okay, we've got a ball 5. First time in the game. I've got it up here too. That's okay, 30. Alright, we're getting to slow pitch here. First one of the game for either side. We're looking to do damage with 2 outs here. Devastating pitch from Whitty will leave you on the field cam. Okay, sees it at 30. Pitch has to be between 25 and 31 miles an hour. 31 for Reggie Miller, of course. Misses up and away. Down in, that's 2. He's going to try to tease him probably with 6 balls off the board, I would imagine. Back spinner caught by Unversaw. Just missed that one. Hit it on a backspin line for out number 3. We're going bottom 4. Tied at 0.
Come on, somebody put a ball in play. Too good with the stick. They go down 3 straight times. You're right.
Hey Connor, can you knock the camera up a little bit? All right, looks like Dudas gets the nope, other one, bud. Okay. Just grab the head of it. It'll tilt up. There you go. All right, Dudas gets the intentional walk to first. First of 3 to be used. Of course, he about went deep last time, so can't blame the strategy there. So lead-off walk. Ooh. Whitty swings through, slips in the box a little bit. Very dusty, very dirty. Go back behind home plate here. Ball in play to the right. Gonna get through. Oh, he's gonna push 3. Okay. Dudas fake fighting people, so that's gonna be a double. Double for Whitty, adds to his single in the first inning. Looking for a ball in play here. gotta think Deuce will be pushing with no outs. Oh, ball did not slide. It stayed up. What? Looks like we got Devin Hensley pinch hitting for Connor Young in this spot. Just wants a ball in play. Trying to get some inspiration off the bench here. Good location at 87, low and away. One down here, bottom 4. 2 runners on in scoring position. Oh my goodness, and it's gonna stay foul. Didn't have as much top spin as you would have expected. I think the looseness of the dirt in front of the plate really deadened that ball. Two strikes on Hensley. And he gets him chasing on the slider. Okay, Hensley's going to have to go to third. What do you mean? He is, yeah. He had 6 games.
Come on, Whitey.
Yeah, Housey, there were only 3 players league-wide that weren't eligible. Okay, big spot here. They walk Dudas to get the bases loaded again, so that's 2 intentional walks here in the 4th. Should they get to the 5th, they might use it again. 2 outs. Whitty wants to put a ball in play. There's 2 balls. You can cut the tension with a knife right now. 3-0. 4-0, and not the right time to be losing location. He's got a nut up here and throw 3 strikes. 4-0 count, bases loaded. Whitty's not swinging here, and he takes a strike down the middle. There's strike 2. Could not be a bigger moment than right here. We'll go behind home plate to see what we see. Would this be wouldn't blame you from the first base runner and Dudas? Wouldn't blame him if he just took the pitch. And he swings at ball 5 to get out of the bases loaded jam. Ball stayed off the plate. Could have been a run. Whitty's going to have to keep the 8 balls at bay here in the 5th. 0-0. Top 5. Okay, Gerchif is going to be leading off here in the top of the 5th. Whitty just missed an opportunity to get a run of support. No intentional walks used by Whitty yet. Can't imagine that's going to be much of a case. No, that was wood. 2-0. Wind is blowing in from left into my face from what I can tell. There's a strike at 95. 2-1. Two. On Gerchif here. And strike 3 at 103. Just hard to see it at that speed when you get to triple digits. Housey now up. House, one of the hottest hitters in the league through playoffs and end of the regular season. Trying to square something up here off of Mike. Oh, and just a paint job at 94 on the outer edge. Fouled back. He was on 101, right back into the zone. You can see the movement on the cam. Haven't seen the drop ball from Whitty yet, and he uncorks 105 for strike 3. His second pitch of the day at 105. Here's Wilsey. Wilsey early on 92, or maybe just the path of the ball. Can't really hit that, honestly. It's in the lefty's batter's box for the majority of the pitch. Chases, that one didn't cut, and that was at 78. Interesting. Little changeup, didn't cut over. 0-2 to Wilsey, and now look out for 108. Or 105, third of the day. Oh, the 49, just messing with people's minds here. That was literally half the speed and then some of that previous pitch. Enough to make your sphincter pucker. And here comes another one. We're at 100, doubled up his speed. Bottom 5, 0-0. Shorts need a run to win. Strategy coming into play here, discussing with some board members. We got Keegan Coy pinch hitting for Mitch Unversaw. Any player that is removed from the lineup for a pinch hitter can still be a courtesy runner. Savvy veteran coming into the late innings here. A Dansby Swanson look-alike. Takes low and away. Coy got the game-winning ball in play last week against the Moonshots in the first round of DE. And he's getting a pinch hit opportunity here. A little late inning magic here in game 1 of the Dirtyard Classic. The 2017 rematch between the 8 balls and the short shorts. 2-1 from Reed. Complicated pitch from Reed. 2-2. Shorts have had some traffic on the bases the last couple innings, just trying to get that clutch hit to score that run. Haven't been able to manage it just yet. See if they got some of that in the tank here in the 5th to win on a walk-off. Pivotal game 1. 8-Ball's looking to steal one as the lower seed in the road team. Swings through a riser above the zone. And Hensley, who entered the game last inning, pinch hit, almost put a ball in play that could have trickled over the line and scored deuce from third, but was kicked short. Good contact hitter. Former Rookie of the Year back in 2019. Took a pitch beside himself a little bit, not happy with taking 82 down the middle. 1-1. Hensley was a .412 hitter this season in 6 games played. Reaching the minimum requirement to be playoff eligible. Was not here last week, but he shows out for Championship Sunday. Fouled, or going to be hit off the fist, trickling foul. Hensley fighting, staying alive, rocking the whoop on his forearm, or his bicep, I suppose, not his forearm. 2 strikes, battling up. Off the ribs. Swings through for strike 3, 82. You gotta wonder, oh, are they going to use their 3rd intentional walk here in the 5th, or will they save it for extra should they go there? They are going to use it. So, no more IBBs for Dudas. No more IBBs for the 8-Balls, period, for the remainder of this game. And that'll bring up Whitty, looking to redeem. Good hard cut on a ball up and in. 2 outs, looking to be his own hero. Get himself a win. Slider down. 0-2 now. Hesitation, delivers down the middle. We're going extras. 5 minimum, destined for more. We'll play the 6th inning with a clean slate on the bases. To reiterate, strategy will come more into play here in the late goings. You can have player re-entry in the lineup as well. Free substitution defensively. Courtesy runners, 1 player per inning. No pitching limitations. Yep. 7, 8, 9 will be runner on second. As you're hearing the discussion, clean inning in the 6th. California rule, runner on second. The last batted out the previous inning. Start on second base. On the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. And then should we get to the 10th, you start with the bases loaded. No outs in any of those innings to start. What's up, Ollie? Nice shirt.
Here we go, 3.
Want a drink? Reed Werner leading off here. Just missed on a slow pitch opportunity. His last AB cuts through, up and in, trying to chop that thing into Doyle's tree. There's a strike at 94 on the slider. Reed with the lone hit for the 8-Balls today. About 3 balls put in play by the 8-Balls. Ooh, a little shimmy shake from, and just absolute gas on the triple, quadruple, quintuple hesitation. Just not fair. That's all legal. Goes down looking. And that was 98. For those of you curious. Kerchief swings at 99 inside. Wow. 100 on the low black. Bounced off the very bottom edge. And off the top edge with the sidearm and the bat chuck from Gersh on the K. Ends up down the right field line at about the 85-foot mark. House up now. Get me over. Housey usually aggressive early in counts. The side's better of it that time. And sidearm doesn't carry over with the hard wind pushing into the left-handed batter's box. Sits there. 0-2 to House. Fouled off 101 earlier. Takes 99 up and in. Just misses down. Good take from House. Fouled back. Housey's squaring up. Fouled a couple back into the netting, into the board as well, unfortunately. 2-2, 2-2. Housey steps out. That's one disengagement to the pitcher. See if Woody changes things up with some shimmy shakes again. No. Straight from there. Oh, 103. Bottom 6. Clean inning to start. It'll be Coy leading off once again. As to be expected, not a lot of scoring. That doesn't mean it's not entertaining. Surely to be maybe a bit more fireworks in game 2 with the second arms of these squads. Considering the back and forth nature of the series between the 8 balls and shorts in the regular season, and the way that this game has gone, you'd suspect it to be a little bit even, but no, the shorts have blanked the 8 balls so far this year. They swept in the regular season and won in a walk-off last week in dramatic fashion, down 5 runs in the 5th inning, and 2 3-run shots ended the bid for the 8 balls to be the home team in this series. They ended up coming back around to meet them again. So game number 5 between these two squads, and we are in extras. What a slider from Werner. Up and in for a strike. And then he goes 89-81 on those last 2 pitches. 0-2 to Coy. That one smokes a camera up and in. Welcome, sir. 1-2. Ball stays up for strike 3. Hensley up again for his 3rd time after pinch hitting. Again, the 2018 Rookie of the Year. Former Hound for a season before finding his way to Texas and now back. His first season back in CCW since 2018. 0-1 on the 84 riser. Slider misses down. Good take there from 5. Oh, 1-2 as Hensley swings through. Oh, check swing foul down the right field line. Second time he's gone that direction. Up and in. Two and two to Hensley. Hit down left field line, foul. Good swing from Hensley. Just a long strike.
Great swing. You the ball, be a good two-strike hitter. Easy.
Blowing away, good location at 88. Gets strike number 3. 2 down here. Can't walk Dudas. Can't walk anybody for that matter. And this is the situation you want, though. With 2 outs. Has not seen a pitch in about 20, 25 minutes. Hit up the middle. Missed. Oh, Dudas eats it. First pitch swinging. What an odd play.
What a giraffe.
Ball hit to the right side off the hands. Bernie misplays, gets through, about to the fence, but Dudas also spilled. Touches first, manages to get to the halfway mark. Should have played that ball. If Reed had popped out of the circle there, they would have had him dangled for an out. So winning run at second, brings up Whitty. Ball in play could be enough to score him. There's a strike. Whitty beside himself a little bit, frustrated with the last couple at bats. Reed measuring which ball he wants to throw. Maybe he wants to throw all 3. He's got 3 in his left hand, 1 in his pitching hand. Has some big old mitts. Off the top of the board, just toying with Whitty right now. 0-2, just like that. 2 outs as Dudas has his second hit of the day. Long pause from Warner, and misses on the slider at 88 in. Eight balls, just got to get to the circle. Fouled back, 89. Haven't seen 90 from Reed yet. Let's see if he can uncork one here. I know he's probably got more innings to work. And he gets the slider at 85, top of the zone. We're going 7. Last batted out, will start at second. Wilsey will be leading off here. Unversaw and Dudas draping Whitty defensively for the shorts. A year ago, we had extra innings where none of the innings started with base runners, and we had games go 12 and 8. In wild card, we had another playoff game. We had 3 consecutive playoff games go to extras to start last year. It was the 2 on the wild card Wednesday, and the first one in the Sunday morning of double elim went 9 in an incredible legendary game. More strategy coming into play here. Berninger, even after getting covered in dirt, is going to courtesy run for House, as House was the last batted out in the previous inning. So we'll see. No outs. Top of the zone. This is away, 1-1. .96 outside. And there's more 96 middle. Okay, looks like Warner's getting the intentional walk here, first of the game. Get the force in play. No, outside. Hey, House, can you knock the camera down a little bit? Just grab the head of it. There you go. Up. Thank you. Hit to the right side. Gonna get to the fence. And Gurchif singles to the right side. Gets the first run of the game here in the 7th. Yep. Yes. Yes, correct. So Housey, after scoring that run in the form of Alec Berninger, Gurchif smoked that ball to the right side, gets to the fence. Oh, 2 quick strikes from Whitty. He's pissed. 8 balls take the lead here in top 7. And just 3 straight absolute chucks. 103 there. All right, John Mitchell. Mitchell pinch hit for Jay last week and went yard on the first pitch he saw from Aiden Palmer on fast pitch. So this is kind of cruel in the sense that if he's never had to face Whitty, but could be a stroke of genius as well, trying to get that additional run off of his knee. 2-0, about 100. Again, that runner on second scored via the Gurchif single to right, moves the intentionally walked Werner to third base. Runners at the corners with 2 outs here. Hit to the left side, gonna spin. It's another run's gonna score. Uh-oh. So another run scores on the Mitchell pinch hit, his second in 2 weeks. Fouled back off the board very firmly. That registered at 113. I don't know if that's humanly possible. That did hit the board unbelievably and swung through. Mike is pissed, and he came up a little bit hobbled there trying to kick that ball foul. And that'll end the inning with another 105. So 8 balls get 2. Shorts need to get 2 to stay alive here in game 1. Incredible inning there from the 8 balls on putting contact together. are, bottom 7. Whitty will start at second base. Courtesy runners are still eligible. So Coy's going to lead off. Tying run at the plate, of course. That second run off of the roller down the left field line, very big. Was about 6 inches fair. Hit to the left side, fielded cleanly, and gets very big first out. Good ball in play from Coy. Limber. All right, Hensley taking some good swings here. Long foul ball in his last AB. Reed misses away. There's been one slow pitch opportunity in this whole game, and it was turned into a flyout. Ball outside, but swung through for 1-1 to Hensley. Wind blowing pretty firmly in from left, so not ideal for the righties for trying to pull side. 1-2 to Hensley as he takes on the board. And swings through for strike 3. All right, comes down to this. We've seen this script before. Dudas in clutch moments needing a run. He singled in his last time, or doubled in his last time up. Needs to keep the game going here. Hits the camera. 91. His fastest pitches of the day have been those last two. 90. 1-1. 2 outs here. Tying run at the plate in Dudas. Bottom of the board at 86. Another strike swung on. Doesn't need to put on the board here, but big spot here. 1-2. Delay. Misses away. His hardest pitch of the day at 92. Heard the guttural grunt from him. 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Great battle from Dudas. All over 91. We switch it up here. Go with the slider. 3-2. Nibbling. Reed trying to uncork one here. 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's ball game. 2-0 win for the 8 Balls. They steal game 1. We'll take a little bit of a break. We'll say about a 12:35 game 2 start times. You get 10 minutes in between games. Gather our thoughts and feelings. 2-0 8 Balls. Game-winning knock from Gurchif. Additional insurance from the pinch hit by Mitchell. Could be pitcher by committee for this next game, so look out for more fireworks. What? Sure. Yeah, that works. All right, folks, we're back heading to game 2 here, 12:41 local time. Getting a good long mid-game or between-game BP session. Not sure why. Not throwing shade. John Mitchell going to be on the bump as the number 2 starter for the 8 Balls. He's the rookie. Again, he got an insurance knock against Mike Whitty off fast pitch in the 7th there in the last game. He also had a pinch hit home run last week off of Aiden Palmer off of fast pitch. So I think he's earned his spot as both the pitcher and in the batting lineup would be my guess. Deuce is going to lead off here in the top of the first. Last batter, last game. Oh, squares to bunt. Take. Dudas squaring around on Mitchell. 2-0, getting in the head of the rookie. 2-0. All right, 4-0 to Dudas here. And he takes one in the gut, and he's going to take a walk. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Looks like they're trying to get traffic on base here. Have not seen a strike from Mitchell yet. He hasn't pitched in quite a few weeks. Six straight balls. There's 7. I think Gerchif and Berninger waiting in the wings to be relief. Remains to be seen. There's a strike from Mitchell at 81. He works 81 to 85 from what we've seen in early seasons, or earlier this season, excuse me. Whitty just some confusion down on field level. Wind is howling, clouds rolling in, getting a little cool. There's another ball. I think that's 4-1 to Whitty after the no pitch earlier in the at-bat. 5-1, okay, gonna take another walk. Looks like they're gonna force their hand to get some strikes on the board from Big John Mitchell. Knuckleball misses out. Connor Young batting in the 3-hole here. There's a strike. 1-1. Again, if you're just tuning in, 8 Ball stole game 1 in extras in the 7th. 2-0 win via singles from Alex Gerchif and John Mitchell. Another ball into Young. Shorts had plenty of opportunities, had the bases loaded, had runners on 2nd and 3rd with no outs in one situation after a leadoff triple. There's a strike from Mitchell. Just couldn't knock one in. And then the circus play where Dudas ended up with a triple on a ball off the top of the wall. Okay, full count here to Young. And going to walk the bases loaded to start this game. A must-have game 2 for the Shorts to keep their season extended into game 3. Having a little mound visit from the manager, Werner. Werner and Wilsey playing defense behind Mitchell. It's like they're having a good laugh, trying to keep the vibes high despite the tough situation. He got 2 strikes on the board that AB. Going to bring up Unversaw. Go back behind home plate here. Slider misses up at 81. Two and 0. I think the idea here is to get a couple runs on the board, work ahead, these game 2 matchups, or these starters between, or these games between the game 2 starters usually, not the aces, what I'm trying to say before I have a stroke, have been pretty high scoring. Last version was last week in the walk-off by the Shorts, a win 7-6. It was 1-0 through 4 innings, and then both teams exploded for 6 apiece. The week prior to that, we had I believe a 12-10 game and a 10-8 game, if I'm recalling correctly. So lots of runs. Fouled back by Unversaw. Good pitch from Mitchell. Another second straight at bat with 2 strikes on the board. And hits him in the ribs. That's going to score a run for the Shorts. Looks like my index finger is going to be a little bit busier updating this scoreboard today for this one. So they're going to make the adjustment already. No outs recorded, 4 walks, and Gertch is going to enter as they refresh the bucket of balls. That last pitch registered at 103. Not sure if that's accurate or not. If you were just tuning in as well, Mike Whitty topped out at 106 today, which is legit and ties his career high to our knowledge and records. We'll pause here for a second to let Gertchev get warmed up. All right, Dudas up with the bases loaded, and Gertchev and ball, first pitch swinging, out of here, grand slam. Welcome to the game, Alex Gertchev, 5-0 Shorts. Just like last week, all over again. No outs, 5 runs in. Dudas do be doing that to Alex Gertchev, continuing the torment. That might be 5 homers off of him in the last 2 weeks. Mike Whitty looking to get hot. Had a single in his first debut in game 1, but he had a double as well, but could sense the frustration in his at-bats. We'll go behind home plate here for you. Get a look at what Gertch is throwing. The hero from game 1 from a hitting standpoint. Grooves one in at 70. Been 70-70-70 on his last 3 pitches after giving up the grand slam to Dudas. Another one, 69, nice. Takes a little off. Oh, bottom of the zone gets Whitty with a protective swing. 1 down. Brings up Connor Young, walked his first AB as the first round through the lineup. Yeah, thinking back to that first pitch from Gerchef, almost would be tempted to intentionally miss the board just to try to get ahead on a swing through instead of putting one on the plate for Dudas to clobber with the way he's been seeing big 2-7 out there. Mitchell was 81-82 in his first few batters there. Gerchef here in the low 70s, trying to throw strikes and dot. There's a little two-seam run action, fouled back. 5 in for the shorts, 1 out recorded. Sun now covering the infield dirt, shaded by Doyle's tree in right field. Jay Wilsey receiving the benefit of that shade, Reed Warner not so much, and Young's going to take his ball 5 to first, second walk. There's a strike at 72 in from Gerchef. Unversaw hit a laser beam, sidewinder, off the fence in his first at bat in game 1 as Warner was getting loose. Beyond left field, Berninger also getting loose for the 8 balls in case he is needed in relief. Only one of those runs from the Grand Slam goes to the credit of Gerchef, 4 to John. Much better pitching conditions for everyone involved here than last week. Again, it was 95 degrees. It started, and it's probably with the humidity and such, it was about 85, but felt much warmer after the rains the night before. Sweating buckets, sunburns. Today's just a nice, light, fluffy, elegant, late August afternoon. 72 degrees, 74 degrees currently. Gerchef misses away. That might have been the one you should have thrown on pitch 1 to Dudas as he homered to center. We'll go field view here. Good take from Dudas. 2-0. Wind still blowing in. Dudas' ideal swing path takes him to center, right center. So the wind not of great concern to him, blowing in from left. 3-0 to Dudas. There's a strike on the board, up and in. Not what Dudas is looking for. Wants to extend those hands. Fouled back. Caught by the fan in foul territory. Hit to the right side again. Oh, that's going to be a single, and we're going to get runners at the corners. Good job by Wilsey to get to it. Ball slips out of his hands. Dudas now 2 for 2 with a grand slam and a single. Adds another run to the ledger here. 5 RBIs for Dudas to start. Oops, not that. 6-0 here. 1 down. Whitty, the lone out for the shorts here in this inning. 8 balls looking to do damage on whoever's starting for the shorts. Probably by committee. Remains to be seen. Loggle pitched well last week for the shorts until kind of ran out of gas in the 5th, but so did Gerchef. So he's on the board. They have the lefty Connor Young if they want to play matchups. Intentional pitch thrown behind Whitty there, trying to start a fight. If you can't win the game between the lines, you might as well win the brawl. Ball on the board, 73 for a strike. 2 on Whitty, looking to protect. Went down swinging his last AB, lower part of the board. Doesn't chase high at 74. Full count. Got to think if he gets his full count or a 5-ball count here, he's going to swing through. That's going to score a run, but he'll get the out at 1. So RBI for Whitty. He's also accounted for both outs in this inning. Shorts put up a touchdown here in the first, looking to add another, if not more, with Connor Young at the plate. Flared to center and caught by Wilsey. They get out of the inning. 7-0 Shorts, bottom 1, here we come. Okay, looks like Dustin Loggle, as expected, will be the Game 2 starter for the Shorts. Gave up 1 run through 4 innings last week against these same 8 balls, and then caved in for 6 in the 5th. But the Shorts bailed him out with two 3-run bombs in that inning to get him the well, he wasn't the pitcher of decision because he had to get pulled, but Reed Warner leading off nonetheless against the big 5-0. If you don't know anything about Dustin Loggle, he's a gem of a human. He, honestly, a miracle to some degree. He survived a garage door mechanism accident that nearly took his arm off. Had surgery. If you look at his right throwing arm, and it is his throwing arm, the scarring and the damage that is there, you would be shocked. But here we are 5 years later. He is pitching. Doctors told him he'd never throw again, and yet he can still get it up there to 80 miles per hour. So Warner's going to take 5-ball walk. They're chasing 7, so they're going to take on the same strategy that the Shorts employed. This is probably going to be a bit of a longer drag-out game than the last one. Looks like Connor Young is already making his way out to the bullpen to get loose after a 5-pitch walk. .12-6 curveball, not quite getting there. It's measured at 55 and 51 so far. Otherwise, his fast stuff is 77, 74. Wind again howling in. That's 10 straight pitches off the board. Just got to throw strikes at some point, force him to make a mistake here. So the lefty is loosening. We'll zoom out here. Oh, big loopy at 47. Looks like it almost slipped out of the hand. That's 11 straight off the board. Yeah, there's a strike. Ball bounces all the way back to the mound at 70. You really just, with a big lead, you want to, there's another one. Interesting take decision there from House. I know he's usually an aggressive swinger. Unversaw and Dudas on defense again. Hit down the line, foul. Ball had some arm side run, got in on the hands, and Housey, already known for pulling as it is, went pull side once again. House, a 352 hitter this year. Big 12-6, misses away at 50. Chases down for out number 1. All right, 2 on, 1 out for Wilsey. We'll see if they want to get John's bat in the game here as well, considering his recent success off of elite fast pitch arms. Misses high, 2-0 to Wilsey. This will be a war of attrition for sure. If I were to set an over-under for this game at the beginning, I'd probably be at 11.5. Now the live line might be pushing 20, maybe 18. Call it 17.5 right now after the 7 spot in the first. There's a strike from Loggle. He's native to South Central Illinois. Drives about 2 hours to play all the games here. One of 3 players in the league to have perfect attendance in the league despite the extensive travels. Knows his way around a bush light. Many bush lights, to be sure. Wilsey takes his walk, bring up Reed Warner again. Trying to saw this lead in half. They were going to play big pull side defensively with Unversaw and Dudas on the right side of the infield here. Oh, whoa, whoa. Loggle trying to work quick. Ball in play, picked up by the umpire, Mitch Bias, but Loggle just wants to chuck. 1-1 to Werner. Misses high, 2-1. Down and in, swung through at 73. 2-2 to Werner. 12-6 at the feet. 3-2. 2 more balls would probably score a run. I would think they would take it. Full count. Needs a payoff pitch here. We'll go behind home plate for this one. Warner loads. And he's going to take the run. Okay. All right. 1 down. Trying to chip away here. 7-1, bottom 1. Gurchif, league leader in home runs. He won the home run crown in slow pitch season and this one. Really a breakout season for him. Been locked in all year long. Fouled back. That's Loggle's firmest pitch so far at 76. Looks like Gurchif was a tad early. Oh, he says, how about 72 at your ear hole? Tries to change it up. That 12-6 is nauseating. It just puts the brakes on about halfway to you. Fouled back off the plate. Good hands from Gurchif. Comes from the same arm slot as his other pitches, which makes it so deceptive. It's very loopy. Fouled back again. Gurchif doing yeoman's work here. It's already thrown a lot of pitches. Why not milk a couple more out of Loggle's arm? Slider misses high. The old garage door arm. Hit to center, going to be off the fence. Going to score one, going to score two. Reed parks it at third smartly. 2 RBI single for Gerchif. We're going to have a courtesy runner, Bernie for Gerch. As Gerchif is pitching, preserve that energy. John Mitchell also available off the bench to be a courtesy runner. So Bernie is now burned for Gerch this inning. House fouled back. Good swing there from Housey. Looks like Loggle's starting to get a little bit looser. His fastball's getting firmer. Hit to left. Gonna be another one hop off the fence. Long single for House. House keeping a hot bat. 7-4, lead cut in half. And Mitchell, as I mentioned, will run for House. So one big fella for another. The mobile home taking off the base paths, keep him fresh. Brings up Wilsey, decent runner in his own right, so he won't need any courtesy. There's a strike at 75. 8 balls stringing them together. This is what it's going to be, just chipping away inning by inning. Again, no time limit today. Just finishing out all 5 innings. We're about 28 minutes into this game already, and we're not even out of the first. Whereas last game, we were done with the first inning in about 7 minutes. One down, bottom one. To the right side, foul. Into the crowd, out of play. And strike 3 gets Wilsey down looking. 7-4, 2 outs here. Honestly, if you can just win an inning. Yeah. Oh, 7-4? Okay, yeah. Fouled back. 1 o'clock train coming through nearby. Off of Bluff. Good pitch from Loggle at 78. 2 strikes on him. Reed looking to do damage, maybe tie this game up. Big curveball misses up and out. Down, spits on it at 79. Down and in. Got to think with 2 outs, if he gets the slow pitch, he would be swinging. Down the middle for strike 3, ends the inning. So Shorts win the inning. 11 runs scored. Again, that live run total just keeps creeping up. As I said, 11.5 pregame. We are already at that precipice. So we're going top 2. The last one. Okay, top two here. Unversaw leading off. Takes a strike to start the inning from Gerchef. Another strike in there. 72, sliding away. Fouled back. Good battle from Unversaw. Unversaw, a 2023 rookie, fresh out of high school. He's heading into his third year in college. Also on the Southport baseball coaching staff. Goes down swinging, though. A former Yacker in 23 and Moonshot in 24. Making his first appearance in the Dirtyard Classic. Dudas up again, walk, grand slam, and single. 5 RBIs so far of the 7 for the Shorts. Really loves hitting off of Gerchef, evidently. Just picking on him. To the left side, fielded cleanly on a 3-hop and out at 1. 2 quick outs for Gerchef. I'm that good. It's like skipping stones. Down and into Whitty. Fouled back off the board. 71 that last pitch from Gerchef. There's another 71, a little bit of a slidey action there. 1-2 to Whitty. And gas up from Gerch at 76. Spiked that one, 3-2. Foul back. Dribbler. Oh my goodness. That thing took a left turn like you would not believe with the side spin. Looked like it was destined for that semicircle and said, nope, I do not want to be a fair ball. 2 strikes on Whitty. Good play by Wilsey on the 2-hop, gets the out back to the circle, and that ends the inning harmlessly. 1-2-3, 7-4. 8 balls get a big 0 there, going bottom 2. Gerchif leading off bottom 2 for the 8 balls. Hey, Loggle really wanted to work quickly, but not paying attention to the batter. He's got tunnel vision. Misses high at 80. Go behind home plate for you on this Gerchif AB. Single to center last time up. Scored a run. Gerch going to lead off with a walk here, trying to continue to chip away. Berninger off the bench, running for Gerch. So he'll be assigned to Gerchif this inning. Strike one into House. House hit a ball, one hop the fence, scored a run last inning. Fouled back. Really picture perfect conditions right now at the field. 74 degrees. Expected to be a high of 76 today. Just sun kissing the infield dirt and about 2/3 of the outfield. Good pitch from Loggle, top of the board. One down here, bottom 2 with a runner on first. There's another strike. Looks like Loggle's heating up a little bit here. Jay rocking the sleeveless look today. Tore off the sleeves and turned it into a headband, it looks like. Sponsored by Amerifence. Speaking of Amerifence, the provider of this field and this press box that I'm streaming from. No Mike Speak in sight today as the franchise owner and bankroller of the 8 balls. Good pitch from Loggle there to get Wilsey looking. So we've got 2 down just like that. Loggle's heating up. Werner now up. No threat of tying the game here in one swing. To the right side. Gonna get off the knees, and he's back. Mitch misplays the ball down the line a little bit, but reads league-leading speed from home to first. Tough to get that one out anyway. So tying run now on for Gerchif. Runners at the corners. Up and in. Misses up. Obviously, if he's getting a slow pitch here, he's probably swinging. Gotta wonder if we do get to a tie game scenario here. Loggle will be pulled for Young. 4-1 to Gerch, threatening. Big strike off the very top, right into your living room. Off the camera. Full count. Biggest pitch of the game so far from Loggle. Up and in, 2 strikes. He's going to swing away. Got to do it with 2 outs. Might have a right side approach here with the way the wind has been blowing. Two strikes on him. Got to protect. Right side. Ball is live. 30. It was. Ball was over speed. Can confirm, so no pitch. The hitter gets the benefit of the doubt there. If an out's recorded, then it becomes a repitch. So no pitch there. Could be huge. There's 1 ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the slow pitch count. 2 ball. A third one would score a run. All right, 3 and 2. 2 more balls would score 2 runs. Fair ball down the line. Gonna score 1. Bobbled by Dudas, and he walks it in. 7-5. Gerchev earns himself an RBI knock, and Berninger's going to take his spot once again. Off the top of the board, pops up high in the air. Up and in, 2-1. Score 7-5 here. Runners first and second with 2 outs. Down and in, swung through by Housey. Two strikes on him now. Takes away. Strike 3 from House gets them out of the jam. So 8 balls win the inning, 1-0, but leave a couple stranded. Dicey situation there, but we'll go top 3 with the short still leading. Ooh-wee. Connor Young leading off here as Gertz works quickly in his warm-up. Caught me a little off guard and just pumps 2 strikes at 72 and 76. Misses away. Slider misses away. 2-2. Misses up, excuse me. Gerchev in much more prime pitching conditions than last week, keeping his cool. And the 2-seamer gets Young going down on swings for out number 1. Young trying to snap out of it a little bit. Mitch batting in the anchor spot this game. 1 down, top 3. Two 0 to Unversaw. Misses up. Ooh, that one's 2-seam run down the middle. That's one you want to kind of sit on and crank. 2-1. Swung through again with the arm side. Sinks in. Trying to get on base for Dudas ahead of him. This will be a prime situation. Misses in on the riser. keep the bases empty with Dudas on deck. And he's going to take it. So still working the walks, trying to get RBIs. We're in the third here of game 2. 8 balls, just one game away from winning their 3rd franchise Dirtyard Classic. Had victories in 2017 and 2019, lost in the finals in 18 and 20. So they've been an odd year team. Been on hiatus in the midst of the Moonshots back-to-back, the Hounds back-to-back, and now we'll crown a new champion for the first time in 5 years. And Dudas goes down swinging on a ball in the dirt. We got 2 down, runner on first. The Umbersaw walk, and that brings up Whitty. Two-seamer again at 72, outer edge. Reed's going to grab that ball for Gertz. Probably wants it back. Shorts put up a 7 spot in the first. 8 balls have chipped away with 4 and 1 in their ABs. Ball flared, going to be caught by Reed at the overhead catch. Caught a little bit of a fluffier jet stream, and that stayed in your screen with the behind home camera. And we'll go bottom 3. And now we're back bottom 3. Looks like John Mitchell is pinch hitting for Wilsey after House went down to end the bottom of the second. Gertchev pitches another scoreless frame there, just his first scoreless frame after, well, no, second scoreless frame. Second and third. He's done a good job hitting the board. John's so tall he can't fit in frame. Takes another strike from Loggle. Seems like he times up the fast stuff a little bit better if he's preferring to hit off of Crush down the left field line. Boy, was I wrong. Misses in. And he'll take the walk. Yes. Werner up, tying run at the plate. The leadoff walk. Looks like they're chasing. They're just going to take their walks when they can to try to force that game-tying run. There has only been one homer in this series so far. Obviously, a lot of small ball was used in game one. Balls in the park off of the two aces. One. And that's terrible camera work by me, but somehow hit the wrong hotkey. And Reed goes yard to tie the game up at 7. New ball game here. What? Tilt it up a little bit. A little bit more. Right there's good. Okay, so pitching change here. Just looking at my shoddy camera work on Reed's home run. Ties the game up. So no decision for both starters, as John is now off the hook and Loggle will leave a game essentially in a 0-0 tie. Connor Young enters, another lefty out of the pen, and Gerchif leading off against him. So no outs after the leadoff walk and the 2-run bomb here in the third. 8 balls, really just 2 innings away. And looks like a curious decision here. We got Whitty making a defensive substitution. And Dudas is getting loose in the bullpen. Whitty, an avid defender, an athlete in his own right. Dudas is known for having a hard drop slider in the high 80s, low 90s. Really has about 1 inning in the tank, though. Up the middle, fielded cleanly by Unversaw and shuffled to the circle for out number 1. Housey swings through. Slider at 61 misses in. And there's a pitch off of the camera. Connor Young, 2-0 this year with a 5.84 ERA and 12 innings pitched. And he gets Housey to chase high at 75, gassed up for that one a little bit. And if you're curious about me mentioning Dudas in the bullpen, he has an 18 ERA with 1 win in 2 innings of work. I believe 1 or 2 of those innings was against my squad, the Yackers, early in the season. So it's been a minute since he's thrown. Mitchell led off the inning with a walk. Again, he's so tall he doesn't fit in screen. Swings through on a high rising slider. Hello. Takes away. So Connor getting 2 outs here. His first two batters face. Fresh arm out of the pen. And Loggles, 2 innings of work, 7 runs allowed, sprinkled in a couple hits, plenty of walks as the 8 balls took that strategy to heart. Got to think if he gets the slow pitch, he'll be swinging away here. I think this is a full count pitch. And down and in, gets Mitchell to swing through for out number 3. So stems the tide. We'll go top 4. All right, Gerchif back on the bump for inning of work. Number 4, technically. He's got 2 shutout innings. Well, I guess he gave up 1 in the first, 2 zeros in the second and third. 4 of those runs credited to John Mitchell. So Connor Young comes in on in relief, and he leads off the top of the 4th. 7-7, couple of touchdowns here. Football season looming. Another dreadful Indianapolis Colts season is on the horizon. Anthony Richardson has been benched once again. Chris Ballard and Shane Steichen just got Hensley batting for Unversaw. Strategy coming into effect once again. Both these teams with pretty deep rosters. You're able to bring a guy like Hensley off the bench at a moment's notice. Former collegiate baseball player at UIndy. 73 mile per hour slider probably ain't nothing to be worried. Oh, takes one in the noggin. Earhole shot from Gerchif. Welcome to the game. One on, nobody out. Speedy runner and Connor Young, collegiate athlete in his own right, a swimmer at Sewanee College in Tennessee. Hensley way ahead in this count. 40, Gerchif a little flustered, frustrated. Continues to just pound Hensley right in the arse and the head. And that's 5-0. Ooh, we're going to take the walk to get to Dudas. Seems to be the strategy here. Keep the bat in Dudas' hands, take it out of everyone else's. 2 on, trying to get that go-ahead run across, swings through. Dudas went down on strikes last AB. A rare victory in this Gerchif versus Dudas saga. Again, Dudas probably having about 5 or 6 home runs off of Gerchif alone in the last few matchups. And arm side run, tails off the board, and Dudas swings through 0-2. Gerchif might be best advised to try to stay off the board, not middle. Good take from Dudas. 2-2. Dudas talking to himself in the box. That's on the board. Dives, though, for out number 1. One on, one out. Sounds like we've got an eagle nearby, screeching into the abyss in the far off trees. I don't know if you can pick that up on the stream. Woody's up here. Ball down the right field line. Might score Hensley, at least get him to third. Known for going to the left side. Gerchef struggling to find the board here, even despite that strikeout on Dudas. He's gotten Dudas on K's last 2 ABs. Little chat from Werner on the bump. Little pep talk. And that two-seamer misses away again. He's going to take the 5-pitch walk. So loaded for Young, and Dudas is going to replace Young at third as the last batted out. 1 down, bases juiced. This is up. So go ahead run on third base with bases loaded. Young's going to let him come to him at 2-0 now as he's missed the board on last couple handfuls of tosses. That's 30. Gerchef losing a little bit of the confidence after his last 2 innings of 0-run ball. There's 40. Okay, for sure taking the run if they get another ball 5 here. Available in relief is Berninger. And his ball 5 never really close, so Dudas doesn't even have to move. The run is going to count despite not touching home base, because he's now running for Hensley, who would be on third. There's a strike from Gerchef. Finds the board, first time in a while. Reacquainting himself with the acrylic. And another one, looked like it was headed for above the board and catches the top. 0-2 to Hensley. Got to battle up with 2. And that slider just seems to take off in this wind. Whatever conditions are going on right now, doesn't want to stay down. A little bit of a release issue. And there's another good pitch. Slider, or excuse me, riser that doesn't quite rise. It honestly dipped, and now you're going to have Dudas with the bases juiced and 2 down. Very pivotal spot in this game. 8-7 shorts on the brink of elimination. Slider misses away. One swing could bust this thing right open. And that's on the board. Again, the riser's not doing what it's generally supposed to be doing. It's kind of serpentining and roller coastering up and down, north and south on its way in. So I think that's giving Hensley fits. Ooh, two-seamer misses up and away. And getting that ball to sink back over the plate. I think Gerch wants to keep pounding that in. Okay. 3-1 now. Wind really howling in from left with the flagpoles. Dudas going to step out, take a breather. Thinking one pitch, one spot. This might be where Gerch would want to throw that two-seamer. And misses away, so it makes you wonder, with 2 outs, do you take, if he does get to the walk, does he take the run, or does he want to swing away to try to bust it open? And he's going to swing with 1 strike on him. 2 outs. Okay. Insurance run. Dudas opts to take the walk after a little conversation with Mike. You are correct, House. 2 outs. 9-7 the score. Still loaded with 2. A lot of walks here in these late goings as the Shorts only have 1 more at bat after this one. To be expected in a game like this. Ooh. Whereas in a game with a lot of strikes between two aces, you'd be swinging away. But there was only one slow pitch opportunity in that whole game, and it went for naught. .30. Makes you wonder with the difficulty of strike throwing that Gertch has had these last few batters, if they're just going to take the free runs and force him to put it on the board. Just misses in, and that's ball 5. Going to be double-digit runs now for the Shorts to make it 10-7. Add a field goal this inning, and all the courtesy runners have made it back around for Connor Young. Gertch might need to find a new pitch here. Just loop it in there, make him hit it, because these free runs are not going to bode well. Took him long enough. Okay, that's, I believe, 14 straight balls off the board. Maybe 12. And another one. Okay. 7-11, always open. 2 down. They're going to refresh the balls, and I think upon doing that, Bernie throws one warm-up pitch, and he's back out here. They're going to make the change. He's trying to get out of this 4th inning. We'll take a break as Berninger warms up. All right, Berninger done warming up. Now we have 2 lefties out of the pen between Young and Berninger. Not common to see a bunch of southpaws in a series like this, but these 2 teams are loaded with them. 2 outs, bases loaded. Two outs for Hensley as he pinch hit, ball down and in. Generally don't go to the lefty-righty matchup, but this is the hand they've been dealt. Are the 8 balls running out of gas? They'd like to sweep, so I'm sure Reed doesn't want to throw again. Face Mike. Oh, ball just misses away. Could see Werner versus Whitty 2.0. Big sweeper misses. 4-0 to Hensley. Trying to add even more insurance after they squandered the 7-0 lead. Now, just like that, they're back up 5. And the carousel is a-moving. 12-7. So top of the order for Dudas. With a 5-run lead, maybe they get to ball 5 and they swing away. There's a strike in from Bernie. We have seen games like this before, where game 2 of the 22 and 23 Dirtyard Classic were very high-scoring affairs with the game 2 arms. Last year, not so much. It was a 5-3 game. Conditions weren't great for hitting last year. Much better. Good take there from Dudas. Active hands. Wind was blowing in, similar to today, but more so the air was just dead. It's pretty light and fluffy today. Ooh, two-seamer, tails away. 2-2 to Dudas. Trying to do damage here. Slider misses. 3-2. Now with 2 strikes in this situation, you're probably taking the walk. Full count, bases loaded. 5-run lead here. Just continue to take the free runs if it's a ball. Oh, and it catches the top outside corner on a crazy two-seam pitch that started at Deuce's head and tailed back across. So Bernie gives up 1, but ends the rally there. 5 runs for the Shorts here in the 4th. We'll go bottom 4, 8 balls chasing 5. Werner leading off against Young.
Okay, come on. Pitch in the lead, 9.
There's a strike in from Young. 8 balls are kind of back to the strategy they were in the first 3 innings, just trying to get runners on and chip away. Not a comfortable spot to be in, just as they tied it. So same old, same old. Okay, so more walks. Pitchers are going to have to find this board. We are going on about an hour 15 of game time, closely encroaching on the length of that first game. And that went 7 innings. We're halfway there. There's a strike from Young
Come on, 9.
at 64.
Defense, back him up.
Down the left side. Oh, big hop off the lip. Reed's going to think better of it. Oh, Gertch is in low man's land, though. And it's in the circle. Dead ball. Ball hit the lip. Bounced off of Mike's head. And Gertch gets a single, so Bernie's going to run for Gertch again. And we got runners on first and second with no outs, just like that, on a hard hit ball from Gertchev. That ball about went off of Mike's noggin and over the fence. Would have been a ground rule double. Reed pushed hard around second, thought better of it. Chasing 5, smart base running. Gertch about was stranded between first and second. So Housey has got a couple knocks today. Would probably like to be doing a little bit more. Got to track this lefty's pitches in. Sees it well. Uh-oh. Oh, flared to right. Going to be caught by Connor. Fake tag. Now on that pop-up, the circle does not count as stopping a tagging up runner. They could still advance freely if they so choose. So 1 down. Mitchell, who came on in last inning. Uh-oh. Misses in. Someone may want to check if the radar is reading. It says it's disconnected. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Good take from Mitchell there. Again, due to staying fresh on the sidelines. Oh, foul back off his own body. It hit his body. Yeah. He's on it. He's locked in. Foul back into the board. Mitchell goes down swinging for out number 2. Mitchell going to run for Werner. Werner tied the game in his last AB with a 2-run shot, and here we are down 5 again. Lefty on lefty. Slider misses in. Good take there from Werner. Was trying to move over slowly. That one misses out. Getting some radar gun adjustments with our reader. Trying to connect the app to it. Don't have pitch speed for you. That's a good slider, rising slider, up and in on the corner. One hop into the board for ball 3. That one is 65. 4-1. With 2 outs, gotta wonder, since he is throwing strikes, you'd be trying to swing away if he gets to ball 5. And okay, he's gonna take the walk with 2 outs. Get us to Gertchev, who, I mean, you trust your hitters behind you. Looks like we're gonna have a defensive sub here. Having a little mound meeting. They're discussing either making a change. talking strategy here. Now, just to be clear, if Connor gets pulled, he will not be eligible to enter as a pitcher for the rest of this game. And looks like they're gonna make the change. Okay, so Connor Young officially out of this game on the mound. Dudas warming up. Got one ball in hand, trying to stretch out that labrum. Okay, and just trying to bring in some velo to get this last out so they can have a clean fifth, see what happens. Not a bad strategy. You're just asking Dudas to get 4 outs. So that's gonna Mike's going to take himself out defensively, and they're going to move Connor into left. Again, surprising decision, honestly, for Reed to take that walk. I don't know if I would have done the same thing with 2 outs. And, ooh, that is firm. That's measured at 93, if you can believe it. Dude's just all gas, no brake. He's been 93 on his last 3 pitches. Vicious torque on his shoulder. He's the definition of a closer with the stamina. If I'm Gertz here chasing 5, I may not bother swinging. If I go down, I go down, but then you get the slow pitch opportunity. I had a previous conversation earlier today about when Dudas pitches, I have the hardest time picking him up because of his crazy arm hand release point and just the violent break that the pitch has. So yeah, that's kind of what you want. That one coming in again at 90. Might behoove him to take a little bit off. That misses away. So I'm already seeing from behind home plate, Gertz is a little bit late starting his hands, it looks like. So 2-0. Down and in. Okay. 40. Okay, 4-0. Connor, I thought, was doing a decent job of being on the board. There's 1 strike. You got to think he's going to force him to throw 2 more. That one in at 91. Wind pushing out to right field. I think you got to be take here if you're Gertz, just to give yourself a chance down 5. And there's another one, 91. You could hear an explosion of cheers based on the outcome of this next pitch. And it hits him. So 2 strikes. Do you take the run? 2 outs, 2 strikes. Okay, Reed says swing it. Huge moment in this game in the bottom of the 4th. 1 swing could cut the lead down to 1. Speed limit is a factor. Coming with this underhand register. 30. Two strikes here for Gertz. We'll back out. 1 and 2. 2 and 2. 3 and 2. That would be 2 runs. They're going to take the 2 runs. Okay. So second and third. Bernie's going to run for Gertch at second. Savvy move there to at least force Dudas to maybe potentially walk in 2 or 3 runs there. Had he taken 2 more balls, it would have gotten a third in. So tying run at the plate now. We'll go back behind home to Housey. Again, interesting strategy. There's a good pitch. Violent break. 86. Middle. It looks like it's at your face, though. That's the problem. And another wash, rinse, repeat. He likes that ball. 88. House has got to be ready for it, but then next thing you know, it's going to be in your kitchen. Misses away. Tries to get him to chase. No, he did not. At 90, misses just away. 3-2. Full. 88.
Come on. Let's go.
2 strikes, 2 outs. $32. I got it up here too. Okay, tying run, in-house. 3 balls will score another run. It's all right. It's a ball. 1 and 2. Getting dicey. Fouled back. 1 and 2. Crushed to the left side. 72 off the bat. 1 swing could tie it. It's hooking foul. It's going to be in foul territory. Oh, cut! Out of frame. We've got some controversy. I'm staying out of it. Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
We've got call from the umpire and the peanut gallery saying that ball hit a leaf, a branch. He slipped in foul territory, made the catch somehow. He was out of frame even on the
I want to voice my displeasure at the fact that we act like that ball hung up in the bush or something, which is just not the case. If it nicked the tree, that's fine. But and I'm going to do this as calm as possibly because it's a little BS. It's a little BS.
Okay. Pause for airing grievances. Happy Festivus. You Seinfeld fans out there. So again.
We got to play this other side.
1-2. Whitty doing some coaching on Unversaw here. 1 and 2. We'll stay at field level. 2 and 2. That's down the left side. Big hop. Oh! And that's going to score 2 runs. Let that one speak for itself. I got a little tongue-tied. Firm ball to the left side. Played in on a relay from Young. 12-11. Runner at first as Housey scores 2. There's a great pitch.
That's him talking to himself, though.
Yeah. 0-1 to Mitchell. Misses away. 89. He's fired up. Oh, that was 92. His firmest yet in the since warm-ups. 1 and 2. He's moving quick. And 3.
Let's go! Let's play wiffle ball! The reason they all sprinted out there like that, trying to get the cheap one. Let's go!
All right, top 5. Last cuts for the shorts. My prediction of the over-under would have been way off for this game.
Well, and I said calmly to go out there and act like the ball rattled around in the tree and that 3 minutes up and catch it and say, no. That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have made that catch in the tree because I was
12-11, top 5. Shorts get their last cuts. Berningers back up to the rubber after relieving Gerchef.
DJ, score.
It's been a back and forth affair. 5 runs for the Shorts in the top half, 4 in the bottom for the 8 balls. We're at an hour and a half in this game.
That's my problem with it. It's just as bad as unsportsmanlike like it is. And I'm the one that gets that rap out here, and that's where I'm at with it. I'm the one that gets that rap out here, and I hate it.
What?
Yeah, come on. Come on. It is extremely bullshit. They all know. They know. That's why everybody sprinted out right there because they knew. It's just tears on the side of them. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, Berninger gonna be back in action with Whitty leading off for the Shorts, looking for insurance. All these walked-in runs strategically in the early goings and in the 4th inning. Definitely paying off into this overhitting. Lefty on lefty to start this inning. We've seen 6 different pitchers in this game. A rarity. It would be shocking to see this develop into extra innings once again after 23 runs being scored. Live over under with 1 inning left, I'd say, is at 25, maybe 26. My prediction at the beginning was 12. Not knowing who the starting pitchers would be, but here we go. Lefty on lefty. Bernie spikes one. Two-seamer misses up. 2-0 to Whitty. 3-0. Pitch is coming in at 60 to 63. To Whitty. Misses down. Needs to find his arm slot here. 4-0. Definitely not giving away any free bases with the way pitching has been going this game. So, ooh, floater. 5-0 to Whitty. Young back up in the 3-hole. Whitty taking his time, getting to first. From the stretch. Misses away. There's a strike in from Bernie at 64. 1-1. I'm going to keep with that slider. Ooh, hotkey's not working. Okay. Two-seamer, again, drops it in there. He's throwing 2 different pitches at about the same speed, strangely enough. They're very different actions, but hitting the board at the same velo. Down and in. Tried to rev it up a little bit there. Runner on first, nobody out. Spikes it again. 12-11, very action-packed game here. A lot of walks, a lot of hits. And Young swings through the two-seamer that fades off the board for out number 1. Big first out to get that head pin. Hensley now up with runner on first and Whitty. Good speed, ball up the middle, might score him. Off the shoulder. Sinker drops right in there again, 1-1. Hensley appeared in 6 games this season, the minimum to be playoff eligible. Would be big for a part-time player to come through here. Takes a slider at 1-2. Two-seamer drops in, pair of twos on the count. Bernie working from that hybrid wind-up stretch. Oh, about did it with the high screwball again. 3-2. Full count here. With 2 strikes and 1 out, kind of not sure exactly what the strat would be here. I would assume you're taking the walk. Not to force any errors on your offense. Misses away. He's going to take it. Okay, good eyes there from Hensley. Bring up top of the order and Dudas again. Fired up with the adrenaline. Pitching. He's going to have to step back on the bump next inning. Wants some insurance for himself. See if he can get it here with 2 on and 1 out. I would think he's sitting on that sinker. Oh, but he gets the slider and swings through it at 64. Be burping. 0-1. That one misses up at 67. Kind of threw from a hip location there. Bit of a different release point. Oh, got the hanging screwball and it just stayed up and fouled it back. 1-2. Tries it again off the kneecap. Housey collects that one. No, off his arm. No swing. 3-2. Full count. One about caught him in the head, expecting it to screw, and it did not. Full count here. Massive spot, up 1, 1 out. Got to put one on the board here to keep the pressure on the offense. And it misses away with 2 strikes. He's just going to keep pushing the carousel. Okay, bases loaded. Make the merry-go-round. Oh, he's swinging. Okay, changes his mind. And he changed his mind a second time. Playing some mental gymnastics here. It's like Bernie's collecting himself at the bucket. Hopefully it doesn't turn into a puke bucket. It's not that hot out. Okay, Whitty. Ball in play. Could score 2 if it's in the right spot. Misses away. Put the pressure on the defense by loading the bases, trying to get that insurance run. Misses up and in. This is the spot you want to be in now. Ahead in the count. Certainly taking another walked-in run, despite the slander of swing the bat between innings. Three walks in this inning with 1 K. Kind of lulling the defense to sleep a little bit. We're about 3 hours and 20 minutes in of game time, minus a 20-minute interval between game 1 and 2. 4-0 to Whitty. And he catches the edge of the board. 4-1, probably taking 2 more. And there it is, full count. Bernie, gutsy. Full count, bases loaded, 1 out. And he swings at ball 5. Second time Shorts have missed out on a run swinging through a full count pitch that was off the board today. One in game one. Pivotal one there. See if Connor can make up for it with a big knock or walk in another run. They really need that insurance run. Oh, big pitch. Connor took his arms out of the way of that. Had he left his hands where they were, might have hit him. 0-1. No, good check there by Connor. 1-1. Chase is after a ball over the board. Short's bat's looking a little bit tight, honestly. Been throughout this series. Ooh, just misses down. 2-2, good eyes there from Young. Makes better of the witty K. Foul back. Foul back. Not on the plastic. Close. Almost hit the acrylic K-board. Screwball coming. Tries the slider. Just misses in. 3-2. Good battle here from Young. 2 more balls. Definitely scores a run. Foul back again. See the ball hop into the camera well there. A little bit out front. That's, oh, and the ball's thrown away. That's going to clear the bases. Unbelievable developments here, folks. You just got to eat that one and live to fight another day. Instead of just one run coming in, ball gets chucked into the stands and 2 additional runs come in. So that clears the bases. Single for Connor, gets 2 bases added. He heads to third. Incredible at bat. 8 pitch at bat there. And now the 8 balls find themselves down 4 instead of what could have been 2. So runner on third with 2 outs. I've seen a couple of those poor decisions made on dribblers to the right side today for both squads. And that is massive. What could have been a 13-11 game going to the bottom of the 5th, knowing that Dudas is pitching and may run out of juice or stamina, that gives him a ton more cushion. Ball in play, and another run, literally ball right in front of Bernie, off of his chest, thought it went up in the air, instead it went right to the ground. So now the 5-run lead is right back where we started. This game is a circus, folks. 16-11. He was on first.
He was on first or second?
He was on first.
Dudas was?
Yeah. Like by the time the error occurred, he was on second.
Oh, I
so
get
it's
you.
base plus
Yeah,
1.
yeah,
Yeah. So 16-11 here. Short's getting 2 5-run innings. Well, I guess a 5-run and a 4-run inning. They match the 4 spot that the 8 balls had in the bottom of the 4th. And the comebacker by Hensley gets an RBI. Had some wild stuff go on today. And we're going to go to slow pitch to Dudas. He'll swing with 2. Trying to make it a 7-run lead. Alright, slow pitch, no strikes to Dudas. We'll zoom out here. We're checking the radar gun. Oh, dribble, gonna stay foul. One strike on Dudas. 1-1. No pitch. Hit to the left side, gonna get to the fence. Hensley gonna hold it 2. Single for Dudas. So the inning continues. These last 3 half innings have taken years off my life. 27 runs in, trying to correct the, looks like camera and radar gun. Some technical difficulties behind home plate here. And Whitty's back in. Went down swinging on his last AB. First and second with 2 outs. There's a strike in from Bernie at 63. One and one to Whitty. 2-1. Should we go to game 3, which, I mean, crazier things have happened in this series, we will stop this stream and create a new stream for game 3. That way you'll have a fresh YouTube video, swung on miss on that ball dropping in on the hands. 2 strikes on Whitty. There's a great pitch from Bernie, top of the zone, and that ends the damage. 4 runs in, felt like a million. Shorts up 5 in the 5th. And the 8 balls looking to end it here, 6 runs away from being CCW champions. right, Werner's going to lead off against Dudas. Lots of base runners needed by the 8 balls. Lots of strikes needed by Dudas as he misses up. Almost want to let them hit it and gear down. Misses in. That's at 88 and 87 on those last two. 84 on the board, never hurt nobody. Three and 0. Definitely want to get this head pin to put the pressure on the offense, but 4 and 0 to Werner. And he was taken the whole way. So, first runner on. The only pitchers available for the remainder of this game would be Loggle, Unversaw, and Byron Young, and Keegan Coy, for that matter. That's 6 in a row. No outs here, bottom 5. There's a strike in from Dudas at 89. Oh, bottom of the zone, 87, 1 and 2. Oh. 1-2 to Gertch. Misses in. Things like he looked like he had him fooled there, but still takes in. Down for out number 1. Ball goes all the way down to Reed at first base. We got 1 down, 1 on. What's up, Housey? Being up 5, obviously you're outside of slam distance, so that last run that was batted in by Hensley is huge. Because, oh, Dudas is humming now. He's found the board in 4 of his last 5 pitches. Oh, spikes that one. One to House. Another strike at 91, 92 on the previous pitch. And he swings through with a little extra guttural grunt. You like that?
You like that?
2 down. Last hope, Big John Mitchell, 93. He's letting it eat. He knows this will be the last time he pitches this season. 89. His arm might fly into the trees or the chicken coop after this next one, folks. To game 3? Yep. All right, 1 and 2, 1 strike away. Oh, we got his son on the field. Oh, in the head. Letting it out. Little Ollie tried making a run for it on the field. 2 and 2. 3 and 2. And that'll take us to game 3. Shorts pick up Mike Whitty in a game that featured 27 runs, 6 pitchers. And now we got Werner versus Whitty 2.0 for all the marbles in CCW 2025. We will stop this stream here and get back to you in about 15 minutes. Be ready for Game 3 around 3 p.m.